Immigration and Customs Enforcement memo, an internal Immigration and Customs Enforcement memo obtained by the Associated Press shows ICE officials told officers and agents they can forcibly enter homes of people subject to deportation without warrants signed by judges. Now, the memo from acting ICE Director Todd Lyons, shared by whistleblowers with Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal, is dated May 12th. It authorizes agents to forcibly enter homes using only an administrative warrant instead of a warrant from a judge when a person has a final order of removal. This reflects, of course, a major departure from the long-standing practice of requiring judge-signed warrants to enter homes. It also is a clear Fourth Amendment violation.
About 1:30, daughter-in-law came to the room and said, "Dad, there's an ice out there." So I locked my bedroom, and then suddenly they break in. They just came to the room and knocking the doors. So I just said, "Okay, just open the door, see what they want." And then suddenly there's a guns pointing at us. I like, whoa. And then they go, "You come out here." I go, "Okay." And then I came out there, raised my hand up, and then they said, "Put my hands on my back." So I did, and then suddenly they just handcuffed me. They didn't ask for my ID or anything until after they handcuffed me, and then they asked me, "Do I have my ID?" I go, "Yeah, it's in the room." And then my daughter-in-law, she tried to get my ID, but they didn't want to see it no more. Yeah, they just took me out there. Yesterday was, I don't feel like it's freedom.
All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. This lesson is entitled, ICE Arrest Without a Warrant. Okay, so now they can legally kick in your door, come in, and arrest you. And all this was prophesied in the scriptures. All right, we're in Jacob's trouble, entering great tribulation, a time like no other. 2 Esdras 16:68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. And you see how they're snatching up people. All right, they're taking away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. And they're feeding them, from what I hear, not so healthy food. Okay, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen. That's how these men are behaving, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold is in the fire. And that's what's happening right now. We're in the midst of Jacob's trouble, a time like no other. All right. Great tribulation is prophesied by Yahweh Shai. All right. Jeremiah 30 in verses 5. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Yeah, that's right, because that's what's it's a shock to most people to see them, doing what they're doing. Snatching people out of their cars, putting them to death. Okay, that's what they did in Minnesota just the other day. Okay, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, so all of this is going on. We're in Jacob's trouble. Most of the people taken are Israelites. Okay, all right. Daniel chapter, okay, the seed line of Israel, in other words, okay, is amongst the tribes of the Americas, all right, and of course the tribe of Judah, all right. The tribes here, the so-called Negroes, Mexicans, Native Americans, Hispanics, okay. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, so the elect of Israel will be delivered. Okay, so as you can see, we're in Jacob's trouble, entering great tribulation. All right, soon hyperinflation is going to set in, and that's the reason why they also have activated these troops. Shalom.